Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. Heavy rain and strong winds wreaked havoc today in Rockcastle County, bringing down large tree branches and even knocking down a 100-foot tall antenna tower at one man's house.
As Shelby Smithson reports, his family was home when it happened. That's first on Fox.
There was like a huge loud crash, and then they looked out the window and the tower was down.
A 100 feet tall antenna tower that stood right behind Henry Cromer's house is now laying across his roof. You can see where the impact dented part of the roof, but luckily Cromer says there doesn't seem to be any structural damage.
It was pretty bad, but thank God that it wasn't any worse.
Cromer also had some large tree branches fall in his yard and in his driveway. It was another stroke of luck that Cromer wasn't home when it happened, because he says his car would have been parked right where one branch landed. Cromer isn't the only Rockcastle County resident dealing with some damage.
Just down the road, down 25 a little piece, there's a subdivision just beyond the school. And a trampoline that belongs at one of the houses in the subdivision was on the other side of 25. The wind picked up really, really bad. As I was heading into Mount Vernon, it was bending over some pretty big trees.
But he says he's just thankful it wasn't worse.
Thank God I've still got a family and I've still got a house.
In Rockcastle County, Shelby Smithson for the Fox 56 10 o'clock news.
Further south in Wayne County, strong winds flipped over a trampoline up against a fence. A viewer in Monticello took this picture. Police found more damage across the city. Here's a mobile home with a pretty big tree on top of it. And here in Lexington, a tree fell on top of an SUV in one Hamburg neighborhood this afternoon. This is at Autumn Ridge and Pleasant Run. Crews also reported some downed power lines in parts of the city.